Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Brandy of Higher Vibes Healing, and I've come to you today to talk about losing weight with PCOS and what I really feel like will work for us because it's bad and it's hard and it's a struggle. It's a struggle trying to lose this weight. Oh my goodness. So, the answer is I firmly believe, we're all different. We all have our different bodies, of course. But if you're tuning into this video, then you probably have PCOS. You probably know someone with PCOS, or you probably have symptoms of someone who has PCOS. And you probably know how difficult it is to really lose weight. So, water fasting. That is my answer. I'm getting right into it. Water fasting. And it's different from intermittent fasting. It's different from a juice fast or a juice cleanse. It's not none of that. It's water. Fasting, water. That's it. Only water. That's it. Okay? So, why do I say that? First, one of my friends, one of my sisters, shared a video with me from a page called A Healthy Alternative. And it was a video of a young lady. Her name is Queen Vani. And she has PCOS, or she had PCOS. She started going on a water fast. And then she lost weight. As a person with PCOS, you know how hard it is, how difficult it is, how strenuous it is, and how long it can take to lose weight with PCOS. Okay, so when I saw this video, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I have to try that. And so I did. Okay. So just to rewind back, I was intermittent fasting for about 6 months. Okay. I was intermittent fasting. I was also working out. But my weight went down, but then it stopped going down. It stopped going down. And I'm like, I'm intermittent fasting. I'm working out. I go on walks. I lift weights. I'm doing all this. What do I need to do? I'm going hard. It's not like I'm just lackadaisical about it, or it's not like when I am eating on my fast that I'm eating terribly. Like, I have some control. I have control. But we all know that with PCOS, I guess it's the high insulin or something makes it more difficult. So, right, it was just annoying because I'm like, I have a goal, I don't want to be a certain age still weighing a certain weight. Okay, so I'm like, something has to shake. Something got to shake because nah. So when I saw this video, I was 100%, 110% motivated to try it out, to do it. And I did. And it was very helpful to have my sister also going on the fast with me. We were doing it at the same time. So if you do decide to do a water fast, if you could find someone to help you, or to just be like a text buddy, or to just go on the fast with you, I think that will make the experience so much better, especially if you've never fasted before. Okay, so I'm going to link that video that I'm talking to you about that motivated me to do the water fast. I'm going to link it below, as well as just check that page out, because the page is called the channel is called A Healthy Alternative. Okay, so their whole YouTube channel is dedicated to water fasting, the benefits of water fasting, how to go about it, interviews of people who have had success with water fasting. So the young lady, she was one of those people. I believe she lost like 80 pounds or something. It could be more, it could be less, within like an 8-month period. Okay. Now, this video is focused just on losing weight with PCOS, right? So that's all I'm going to really talk about. I'm not really going to go into all the other symptoms of PCOS. But we know that it's very difficult, you know. And I think other people kind of don't realize how difficult it is to lose weight. And especially when people hear how like I eat, they're like, well, why aren't you skinny? Why aren't you small? And I'm like, right? I know, right? Why aren't I? And then, you know, sometimes I have to go into explaining, well, I have PCOS. That's why. But like, you know, and it may sound like we're lying to some people. I don't know. But you know, like to just have sometimes to stay out of just a depressed state, or to stay out of continuing to add pounds on, we have to eat strict. We have to. So we have to limit ourselves. I cannot eat how you eat, even though you're like 100 pounds lighter than I am. That's just what it is. Okay. And that's something that I really had to face. And I had to say, I really can't compare myself to other people, especially if they don't have PCOS, because their body is just not set up like mine. Even a person who is bigger, who weighs more than me, they still may not have PCOS. And it's like, wow, that's not fair. But life is not fair. And I'm not bitter about it. I probably used to be, but I'm not anymore, because I have the strength to overcome this. And I do think that part of overcoming PCOS is just mentally being at a place where you believe that you can overcome it, instead of just thinking that, you know, this is just a lifelong uphill battle that I'm just not equipped for. I think you are equipped for it. I'm equipped for it. And self-love is a big part of healing the PCOS and living with it. So, of course, in this society, where being thin and being fit, or being, you know, curvaceous, having curves in all the right places, is shoved down our throats from an early age, it can be so difficult knowing that, you know, you feel like you're doing everything that you can possibly do to get down to a suitable weight, you know, or to the average weight, and it's just not working. So, like I said, I was intermittent fasting for some time, for like 6 months, working out, and, you know, I was stuck at a weight, or I would go up a few pounds, go back down a few pounds, and it's just like, I'm over this. I'm over this. So when my sister sent me that video, I was super motivated. We got to it. And I did 3 days straight of fasting that first week. And that second day, I weighed myself. I weighed myself the first day, the second day, and the third day. And that second day, I lost 3 pounds. And I was like, yes. That next day, I lost 2 pounds. Okay. So I'm like, boom, I have PCOS, but I'm losing weight. And I'm happy. I like seeing this, because I've been trying for like 6 months to lose weight, yo. And now I've lost like 5 pounds in 3 days. What is this sorcery? But it's not sorcery at all. It's just our bodies are supposed to have resting periods. We're not supposed to eat 3 full course meals every single day. If somebody is telling you that you need to do that, it sounds like they're trying to kill you. Like, really, it sounds like they're trying to get you laid up in their hospital. So, no. And I mean, even if you go into your religious text, you know, of course, it talks about the benefits of fasting and just fasting in general, or, you know, incorporating the practice of fasting in your lifestyle. So it makes all the sense when you really sit back and think about it. And what I really love about the water fasting is that after you fast for so long, between like 24, 48 hours, maybe 72 hours. It's different for everybody, but your body begins to go into a state of autophagy. And so that's like your body is literally eating itself. And I do think that portion of it and the fact that your cells are getting cleansed out, like your body goes into a state of it's trying to sustain itself, and it's cleaning out all the toxins and the waste from your body. Okay, so that's magnificent, that's marvelous. This is why I love Allah so much, because that's just amazing to create us humans in that way, to be self-sustaining in that way. Like, we don't really have to do much to sustain ourselves. Our bodies do it for us. Just like our body, we don't have to think about breathing. It just happens. So that state of autophagy, I think, really contributes to us kind of getting rid of the symptoms of PCOS. So like when it comes to the acne on the skin, when it comes to the hair problems, excessive hair, and then we're losing hair, it's like your body starts to reset itself and get itself back to its normal state, like where it's supposed to be, right? So I just know that fasting is just going to be a part of my life, period. Like, I don't even, and I know I am early on, so I am early on into the water fasting journey, but I'm not early on into fasting, period. Like I said, I've been intermittent fasting for some time now. But I do think that water fasting will be a part of who I am as a person. Because I'm just like, after I went to 5 days, so I went to 3 days the first week, and then I ate for like 3 days, and then the next week I did 5 days of water fasting, 5 days straight, and I learned a lot about myself. And in another video, I'm going to talk about, what I've learned about myself and what I learned about just my relationship with my food in general. And I think other people share these same things too. It's just a lot that you realize about how you are and what part food plays in your life. Okay, so I just know that after that 5-day fast, I was like, I don't even want to eat like 7 days straight. It's like during that fast, it's like you crave food, right? You crave the food, but you also don't want to eat. So it's like, I don't even, like, thinking about a big meal kind of felt disgusting because I didn't want to feel heavy. When we eat a lot, our bodies just feel heavy. We feel sluggish. We get the itis, So it's just like, nah, like I don't even want to go 7 days straight of just not fasting. It doesn't even seem okay. I just know, I think after this 5-day fast, I leveled up as within myself. Like, I became just, when you go through something, you get stronger. So I became stronger as a person. And I look back onto, me before doing the 5-day fast. And I'm just like, you were at a point where you didn't think that you could do this. But you did it. You did it. And you can do it again. If you did it once, you can do it again. If you did 5 days, you could probably do 6 days. You could probably do 7 days. So I'm not about to go and leap off the cliff just yet and try a 6 or 7 day fast. I'm going to continue the 5 days, do the 2 days on. But I'm also not going to force myself to eat. Like, if that 6th day comes and I'm just like, I don't really feel the need to eat that much or at all, then I just won't. And honestly, thinking back to when I was on that 5 day, on the 5th day, it felt like, I don't really want to eat. I'm just going to go ahead and eat tomorrow because I miss food. I miss food in my life and I miss how food tastes, but I know that we can go longer. We can. And I mean, honestly, like I told you, there's so many videos on YouTube about water fasting. A healthy alternative is just the first channel that I came across that I connected to, and I watched a lot of their videos. And that's the channel that really motivated me to get this done. Okay, but I would suggest that, if you have PCOS, I really think this is the way, y'all. I really, really do. I know how difficult, how much of a struggle losing weight can be with PCOS, and how other people just might not understand, and other people might try to help, but it's just like, but you're not getting it, like you don't know. Like, this is very hard. So I do think water fasting will help us lose weight. Like I said, I lost like 9 pounds within those first like 10 days or so. So, and seeing the scale literally go down every day of my fast was really motivating to me, especially since I hadn't seen the scale really go down, all while I have been intermittent fasting and working out. So I got to it when I was on that first 5 day fast. I saw my weight go down to the lowest it's been in about 2 years. So that motivated me too, because I'm like, yo, I haven't seen this scale go down that far in a while. So I'm like, this is just what I have to do. This is what I have to do. And also, I just have to maintain a healthy lifestyle when I'm not fasting. So that doesn't mean that, okay, I didn't eat 5 days, now I'm about to go eat the world up. Nah. But, everything in moderation, So, of course, like the first time I broke the fast, I did have pizza, but I had cauliflower crust. It's like you got to compromise with yourself. And I mean, if you've been trying to lose weight already with PCOS, you already know. You already know how you have to compromise. So, yes, I really, really do think that water fasting is an answer for us. And like I said, I'm going to put some links below in the description box. Please comment. Let me know what you think. If you have questions, absolutely ask them in the comments. But I'll most likely just direct you to another page that I found that information on. I have been watching a lot of different YouTube videos, different channels who talk about water fasting. And I'm just very grateful that I know about this now, and that I feel like I found a solution after so much time, but still grateful. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to this video, for watching it, especially if you stayed this long. Please like this video if you do like it. Also, please subscribe to my channel, because I do want to talk about more about PCOS, my journey with PCOS. I want to talk more about the water fast and just share my experience with the water fasting. And also, I'm holding myself accountable by posting this onto YouTube for everybody to see. So, subscribe to my channel. It's a lot of topics that I want to talk about. So, also, if you have suggestions on things that you like me to talk about, definitely drop those below. Okay? Until next time, peace and love.